As you can see, we are here in Ali Mountain, which is an incredibly popular tourist destination in Taiwan. But did you know there's a side to it that is less traveled, and we are going to explore some of the lesser known places today. Follow me. I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that doesn't stop me from exploring new adventures. A strong environmentalist, I love spending time outdoors and trying delicious vegetarian food and playing with the animals. Join me as I discover more about Taiwan, including its offshore islands. Follow me! Now, in order to get the most of our adventure, I know somebody who is not only an expert in Alishan, but also photography, specifically in Alishan. He has been doing it for 30 years here. In fact, he also teaches kids photography as well. Let's join the class. Come on.
我们要出去之前呢，再检查一下你的电池、记忆卡有没有？我们现在来到这一颗，就是我们台湾特有的高山杜鹃。我们的相机是不是都有 zoom 的功用？什么叫 zoom？zoom 就是广角。标准望远，所以你可以等一下，你可以善用这一个功能。有的拍广角就是花比较多的，那有的局部的花，比如说你要拍花苞，那你就怎样把它拉近，对不对？
Show me a photo. Take a look at this photo she just took.
Okay.
How beautiful is that? Louis 5. Good. My turn. Can you tell me why you choose to shoot these particular flowers? You have a reason?
OK， 我们这一颗玉山杜鹃它是我们台湾特有的高山杜鹃嘛。那我们在摄影的时候，一定是要把它最美的那个画面把它记录下来。但是呢，因为花不是只有盛开的时候是最美，花的过程它会从还没有开，然后呢，再慢慢的盛开，然后最后就整颗全部满满的这个过程，我们就是要让我们的学生他透过他的相机，然后把它记录下来。我跟人家分享的时候，他也可以透过他的照片去了解说，这一颗花。它是有很多不同的画面的。好，我们往那边拍。好，有没有看到？ 们现在旁边这些阿里山最古老的吉野樱，就是最有名的樱花。然后，因为他们是日本人来开发阿里山的时候就开始种了。对，所以它是从日本过来的。
Mr. Huang said they're not originally from here. Therefore, they might get sick after some time, and when they're sick, the flowers aren't as beautiful. In this case, local authority has to look for a tree doctor to treat these sakuras. The tree doctor would cut the sick parts off, and when the parts are cured, he would put some ointment on them and bandage them up. After seeing this tree, we learn an important lesson. Tourists must not step on the tree's roots, for it would affect its health.
Let's walk.
我们带小朋友出来上课照相的时候，我们同时也会进行一个环境教育，就是我们会拍照的过程提醒游客不要去拉扯它，对，不要去碰触到樱花这样子。
I noticed that Mr. Huang Laoshi spoke about and interacted with the trees in a very humane way. For example, he would say the tree is sick and they would call a tree doctor to come take care of it. You saw the example where they actually had a tree that was bandaged up and they put a fence around it so nobody could come near it, and that was their way of protecting and cherishing, really appreciating the tree for the beauty that it is. And another really beautiful thing that I learned from Huang Laoshi is you don't only want to capture it when it's beautiful and fully blossomed. Of course you do, but you also want to capture it the whole life cycle. So capture it before it's blossomed, capture it while it's in full bloom and beauty, but also he encouraged the student to capture it when the leaves had already fallen to the ground to show the whole process and capture the memory of the tree and all the scenery, the plant, everything in its entirety, not just the beautiful moment, and appreciating the full life cycle of all of the life around us. Now I noticed that we're walking on some very unique looking tracks. Can you tell me about the background of this?
Oh, it's okay. It's safety. From Arisan station to Yushan.
Oh, Jade Mountain.
Hey, okay. 这是我们要等一下要过去的。水山巨木，它以前是一条通到玉山的铁路嘛，后来后面的铁路它已经把它拆掉了，把它一块一块拆掉了，对，所以呢，我们现在就要从这边走这一段没有拆掉的铁路。OK，Let's go。Let's go。
We can see some giant trees here. Some of them are red cypresses, which are from Ali Mountain, In the past, red cypresses were all over Ali Mountain, but many of them were cut down later on. Other types of trees were planted here as well, like cedar. Since the cedars were planted about 50 to 100 years ago, they are still small.
有没有看到？
Red cypress tree.
红块，
Wow.
这就是阿里山最重要的树，它是非常珍贵的，珍贵的树，而且它很坚固，很耐用，所以很多人呢，就听人家乱讲，说，哎呀，这个红块，它的树皮，它可以拿去做什么，治疗的效果。这个可能是，也有可能，但是这个是错的，就好像你把我们的皮肤，对，把它弄开，它会流血，树也会痛，对啊，树会痛的话，如果越来越多人去剥树皮，这一棵树它可能就会死掉了。所以阿里山很欢迎游客来看这一棵树，但是绝对不能去碰它。
This is the Shuishan Branch Railway, and beside it you can see a reconstructed platform. Mr. Huang told me that later on we will see a wooden bridge, and when we pass through it, the Shuishan giant tree stands right there, waiting for us. Wow!
来了，看到了，对，水杉巨木。
Oh! It's such a big tree!
这一棵啊，跟之前倒下去的最大不同是，这一棵是活的，上面还有很多的枝叶，都长得很漂亮。
为什么下面还有一个 tree 啊？
它整个绕一圈有16公尺，所以大概有15个人手牵手这样围一圈。
15 grown people to surround this tree. That is how big this secret tree is, and it is magnificent. Looking at this in person, it is enormous, enormous tree. Right now it's actually very windy, and we can literally see the clouds blowing on us in this direction. Can you see the clouds blowing through the trees at our level? And then down there we've got a magical bird, the Mikado pheasant. It's a big one. I expected it to be smaller, but it's very big.
我们只要保持安静，它随时又会靠近回来。
Oh, the cloud. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a bit foggy at the moment, and it's actually because we're up here in the clouds. And Huang Laoshi just explained something very interesting to me. Was actually very recently, only very recently, have these birds actually been scared of our voices. It was not long ago that you could actually come here, talk casually, and you didn't have to whisper like we are now. You could come here, take pictures with your phone, and they wouldn't be afraid of. But now, because so many tourists come, they are a bit more skittish. There's actually a lot of them, but they're all hiding now because they can hear our voices. But that's a very recent thing because the number of tourists increased dramatically.
我们现在要去一个地方很特殊，因为很多人来阿里山是拍日出嘛，
对
，sunrise。那我们去拍不一样的日落 ，sunset。哦，你看有没有看到？那个后面那个亮亮的，太阳下面那个亮亮的，那个就是海。
We just spent a stunning day in Alishan, and as you can see, it is getting dark now. But our adventure isn't over yet. Did you know that Alishan comes alive at nighttime? You want to know how? Follow me. Yes, we finished.
Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Nick. My name is Nick.
Nick,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
My name's Sky.
Sky, I'm Alana. Nice
Yes.
to meet you guys. I
Okay.
hear you have a nighttime
Yeah.
adventure for us.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So follow me.
I
Here we go.
follow him.
我们萤火虫季节就是目前是这个月份跟下个月份的数量最多。
This month and next month
Yes.
of the whole year.
Just this month and next month.
So the whole year.
Yes,
The
yes.
rest of the year they don't have fireflies.
也是有，但是呢是非常少量的，是不同品种的。It's separate.
So if you want to see fireflies, go in springtime, May, April.
Yeah, 四五月的。
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now for the next part, we have to turn off the lights, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, say it with me. 3, 2, 1, off.
就是我们一般来观赏萤火虫，我们都会建议客人穿着那个雨鞋或者是布鞋，
Oh my goodness.
然后穿着长裤。对，
You have to wear long pants and rain boots or hiking boots. Why is that?
为什么？
因为第一个我们天色不好，对，我们看不到我们前面的东西是什么，对，然后我们尽量都不使用手电筒，所以毕竟这户外环境可能会有一些昆虫啊，会咬人的昆虫，或者是有非常小的几率遇到蛇，
Definitely an adventurous place for Alishan at
It's all-
nighttime.
就不会咬。
Well, sir, how do you take a picture at nighttime of these fireflies?
第一个，你一定要用比较高阶的单眼相机，然后你要一颗比较亮的镜头，然后再来就是你需要三脚架，因
Okay.
为每一张的曝光都要很久。
Huang Lao's picture, we just waited 30 seconds for this picture, and look what we have.
然后我们解说就大概到这个地方告一个段落。然后呢，希望你们对萤火虫有更进一步的了解。 然后也会让那个国外的游客来到台湾，然后要看萤火虫，只知道南港光华这个地方。
As we wrap up a beautiful and adventurous day in Alishan, I can't help but constantly be reminded of a very significant and powerful piece of writing on transience by Sigmund Freud. And in it, he points out something that I never forgot, which is that he was walking through the forest with his friend. It was a beautiful day. Life was flourishing everywhere. And he turned and noticed that his friend was starting to cry and said, "Why are you crying? It's a lovely day outside today." And his friend pointed out something that I always remembered, which is, I can't help but think that this life, someday, all this life is going to decay. And that was really powerful to me, because as we were walking through Alishan, which is composed of 18 lively mountains surrounded by stunning trees, some of them thousands of years old, we saw people picking pieces of the tree or trying to use pesticides to harm the environment. We saw several examples today where people were harming the environment, and because of a community effort, a community action to make a change to improve the environment and make it a much healthier place, we are then able to see it flourish and thrive. So that is something that really stuck with me, is that even though I was surrounded by all this life, all this majesty, all of it was impermanent, and you and I and anyone else could easily harm it. It actually requires our part in being involved to protect, cherish, and love the environment to be able to enjoy the scenery.
Okay, this is one of the features of Ali Mountain.
Oh,